Yeah. As we are having experts here, let's record this little talk. If you are working with people with high blood pressure, what is your approach? What are your secrets, or what is your way
Yeah,
to?
yeah, yeah. No, that's easy. First, we have to find out the history. Which type of hypertension they have. They have heart problem, or they have only mental tension or stress due to that, or heavy work. They have blood pressure, or they have some other disease, just like a sugar or some other problem, arthritis, anything. So according to their disease, side by side, then we used to advise. And according to naturopathy, I worked in AIMS hospital 37 years in heart surgery department with Professor Venugopal. They have only endopa tablet and this type of tablet only. But when we are working with nature, so we have to tell them about natural method.
Mhm.
So natural method first, in if we are going in village, a villager is there, they don't have anything, then we used to say take plenty of water.
Mhm.
If they will take plenty of water, naturally they will go for urination also.
Yeah.
Then also there will be little bit different in BP. And then there are they should not take any hot type, just like ginger or this type of things that can also raise their blood pressure. They should take cold things, especially cold milk, curd, or like that, which affect in for body a cold way.
To cool
So
the
that,
body.
that
Yeah.
will also affect a little bit, not proper. But then cold, when they have too much heaviness, then cold means cold bath or cold. We have mud pack also, cold mud pack or cold water pack on
Like,
hand, and
mhm.
sheet cold sheet wrapping, this type of method.
Mhm. Oh, yeah. It's actually the same what I also found out. What you're suggesting, Dr. Mohanavelu? What is your
Hello.
way?
Hello, good evening, everybody. I'm Dr. Mohanavelu. I'm basically a physical therapist and acupuncturist and also involving in herbal medicine remedies. So basically regarding this blood pressure, this pressure has become a very recent big syndrome or business in the Western medical world. And even if you ask a small kid, you ask, see, I'm very tensed. This is the immediate result. Even a small LKG student also. Everybody is, the stress is one of the major cause for the increase in blood pressure. So that basically we categorize this in two ways. One is physiological and the number two is psychological. So the physiological cause is only 30% in most of the cases which we see. That is, there will be some problem in the heart or the blood vessel, something that will be very mild. The most of the other causes is either related with lifestyle activities or diet, or we call it as psychosomatic disorder, the
Type of thing.
70%.
Yes.
And in our allopathy, they are also our friends only. So that, but what they do is they concentrate only on the 30% of the cause. That is, you have a heart problem, means increased blood pressure. Immediately they give a pill and it goes, and you get, it is an addiction basically. So that, any drug, once you get used to it and you leave it, there will be symptoms. So that
Symptoms.
our approach is basically we try to concentrate, number one, on physical activity. Next is in acupuncture, there is wonderful lot of acupressure points, acupuncture points, which can easily, example, the pericardium channel, P3, I can just show you in the wrist, from your wrist
Yeah.
grease, three can below. It's a very simple point, P3. Any, you feel tensed or stressed, you just press there for 2 minutes,
Yeah.
automatically you come down. Next, as our Shanti madam told, naturopathy and yoga plays a very vital role. Once the
Yeah.
person starts doing yoga,
Yoga.
basically any kind of all this
Pranayam.
psychological or pranayama, basically they call it
Yeah.
prana.
Yeah.
In Chinese, they tell it as vital energy, the chi flow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Once you regulate your chi flow, you regulate the energy in your body so that all
Correct.
your organs work properly. So that there is, as Martin told, what is your secret? There is nothing secret. It is open to all. Are we doing it is the question. So that we have to spread this awareness among everybody.
Yeah.
So that the psychological causes can be very well easily handled in the initial stages
Yeah.
until it crops up to a very big problem. That's what we call it as, again, lifestyle modifications. It's simple. We have to go back to our ancient times, how like our farmers did, how like our village people do. They get up
Yeah.
properly in the morning. Once you see
Yeah.
the organ clock, each and every part of our body has an organ. Morning 3 to 5 example, it is lung period. So that
Mm.
morning time you get up, do some breathing exercise. Then after that, large intestine, you do your bowel movements properly, go your toilet activities, all these things morning. And after 7 to 9, stomach period. Like this, so that eat at that time, eat good at that time. So each and everything, it has a period. Once you do it, that is the biological clock, we say. So that once you stick on with it properly, a lot of ailments you have to love nature, love
Yeah.
people also. So that when both these things happen,
Mm.
naturally good things happen. So that simple things we can do wonders. And allopathy, yes, necessary during emergencies. If somebody is fainted,
Emergencies. Yes.
CPR, cardiac pulmonary resuscitation, these things also everybody has to learn and call for immediate medical help to stable the person. But you
Yeah.
should not make it as your grocery list.
Yeah.
Understood? In your monthly grocery, you should not add the pill to it.
Yeah.
Cut it.
Correct.
You have emergency, go attend to it, make yourself stable, immediately come back. There are a lot of natural ways. People are there to love you, care you naturally, so that there is a lot of wonders which we can do. And as Martin is doing these shows, the past few sessions I have attended, I think the moment he started, luckily I got into it. These are all not only to reduce blood pressure, your mind, your internal strength, internal stamina, it gets a lot of boost. This has to be
Yeah.
spread to more lot of people. Basically, we have to love ourselves, do self-justice, and spend some time for ourselves first before treating others.
Correct.
We should see whether we are fulfilled. Then we should overflow our love or energy to others. So that I say all the practitioner, no point in you stressing and working. First, you be happy and make others happy.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot
That
for
is
this
the.
lovely opportunity, Martin. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any doubts,
Uh,
almost any time, everybody is welcome.
Martin sir, you
Sure.
have explained one method there in a seminar. I want to learn that method in
Yes.
a heartfelt conference. Dr. Martin has explained about one method to for meditation that I want to know and I want to learn that.
Yes, we can do exactly. We can do now one example of it. And what I'd like to repeat, because we talked about it before, uh, when we start talking with Dr. Mohanavelu, it is in the Western world, like where I live in Europe or in America, they see the traditional medicine as an alternative, as something very, yeah, sometimes very strange even. And Dr. Mohanavelu
Mm.
said, actually, it's the original way of treating people, and that's the truth. That's the honest truth.
Yeah.
We need to go find back to our original ways. Like you have Ayurveda, you have yoga that comes from your beautiful countries. That's the original way of healing yourself and becoming connected again with the nature and with all the natural ways outside and inside of you. So for me, and before we start my practice, I want to ask you, I had also, I was very early, like in my 20s, super successful in the business field. And of course, my life habit was the way it was. So I developed panic attacks and high blood pressure. And then I started to think about my way of living. I started to learn more about my body. And then I started to learn about traditional ways of medicine. So one question to you would be for me, because it was a key for me for the blood pressure also, not only to look at the cardiovascular system, I was always reminded to look at my liver. And I always felt if I take good care of my liver, which for me is very close related to the stress I experience, which is closely related to the diet I'm having, which is closely related to my sugar and fat consumption. And I found out for myself if I take more care of my liver, and I found some very special liver cleansing ways of doing in a natural way to detox my liver, that over time, including with yoga and meditation and the practices of calligraphy, I could see a deep improvement. But I also took care of my liver. What do you think about the liver in the context of blood pressure?
Liver is one of the very important organs which we can say, and it plays a very important, vital role in a lot of our activities, because that is the only organ which you can abuse to the extent, and it will take as much as abuse. But once it goes to a stage, you cannot repair it. That is liver cirrhosis. So that our people take advantage of it a lot at the young age or so with their lifestyle activities or any other activities. And they don't consider it, how much ever the factors like taking any prolonged drug medications or into drugs or any diet habits, because it involves basically with the metabolism. Whatever you eat, X, Y, Z, anything, it has to be metabolized as the bile secretion, which is the major function of the liver. So that if it is affected, naturally it will lead to a multiple organ failure, basically. Once your liver is gone, it will directly go to a multiple organ failure, which will involve your kidney, lungs, heart, whatsoever. So naturally, it stresses. So that, as Martin said, taking care of the liver is the best way is to detox. Number one, if you are abused too much your liver, you have to go in for a natural way of detox initially and cleanse your liver and following a proper diet chart. Diet chart means it is not starving. Eat on time, eat properly, what required. And if you follow it naturally, we can have a healthy liver. And the nature is gifted with such a wonderful organ, since it can withstand much of abuse. So that better everybody has to realize before it goes to the end stage. Because all the other organs, you can do something or transplant this, that, and bring it back. Once liver has gone through end stage, nothing can be done. People have to be very careful about it. That is the diet. Main thing is cleansing and diet, and less salt.
Right.
We should not avoid totally salt. Less salt plays a vital role in your blood pressure. So that less salt, less sugar,
Mhm.
and proper way of taking it. Simple. So we can't cut down also. You need little bit of fructose, but not in excess.
Yeah.
Very, and the diet, everybody knows what all is. Low carbs, prioritize your protein, high fat. You have to balance. Simple.
Yeah. That's what I found out
Thanks a lot.
also. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you for confirming. Dr. Shanti, the same experience with the liver?
Yes. Same. Especially, main is diet for treatment with diet.
And we have wonderful
And
remedies. Once again, we have wonderful remedies for the art. I think Madam would be knowing the Arjuna extract. It's a herb which plays a vital role and strengthens your art. And for liver detox, there are other many wonderful herbs in India where they use in Ayurveda, Siddha. Madam would be
What was
knowing.
the name of the herb?
Arjuna.
Archana. Mhm.
Arjuna. Arjuna is the herb which is used mainly to strengthen the art. It takes away the cholesterol, away the bad cholesterol, HDL, LDL, we call it, the bad cholesterol and good cholesterol. And omega-3 fatty acids plays a very vital role, which is basically available in fish. And the vegetarian source is flaxseed. Flax seeds are the
Flaxseed, yeah.
best vegetarian source
yes,
for the art. Omega-3 fatty acids is very important. And flax seeds, I think vegetarian people, it is more affordable. You can take the flax seeds everywhere. It is available in the market. Either you can roast it and have it or grind it, something just like that. You can take it. And fish, it is fish source capsule forms also. It comes omega-3 fatty acids, which is available everywhere. And Arjuna extract is very important for art, herbally. And acupressure points, yoga, diet, cleansing of the liver is very, very important. If the
Mm.
liver is
Yeah.
healthy, lots is important.
Yeah, I found out also that the Ayurvedic treatments, like I connected to Sri Lanka last year, and we've been to Gaul and met a local doctor there, and he seems to be a very good specialist in Ayurvedic medicine, and
Good.
that's why I know this Archana. That's
Ah, great.
he told me something, so I was just thinking, how could I bring it to Europe because it would help so many people on a natural
Very
way.
simple. You can import it. There are
Okay,
companies in India.
okay.
You get it in powder form, capsule form, anything.
Oh, cool. Okay, that sounds nice.
Proper license, you can import it.
Mm-hmm.
The exporter will do the job. That you need not worry.
Okay, that sounds good. Okay, so let's do a short practice that comes from the
Yes.
side of meditation, if you don't mind. And
Yes.
then I show you how we can use certain, certain mantras and certain hand positions to reduce blood pressure. That's very interesting. So I know that it works because I used it for myself some years ago. So that's why it's easy also to show for me. Um, let's see. I put the mics off. So, okay. We could even use a very famous mantra that's comes from Tibet, and I love it to share it always. It's this mantra Om Ahom. It's a mantra where millions of people are chanting it. Uh, in spirituality, you try to open yourself, you try to connect with the universe. That's one way to use the mantra. But also, the mantra helps us to bring the universal energy down to our body. So, that's one key, that mantras can help us to connect and bring universal light, universal chi, the life force, the life energy, into our body to support our self-healing. So in this way, like it is on the picture, it is used in Tibet. It's called Om Ahong. It can be by itself very relaxing. We can experience it just in a few seconds, but it can be also used for healing. And I will show you how. If people are having high blood pressure, and I will use another camera now, then they can use a special hand position. So while chanting the mantra Om Ahom, I let the people stand up. And if you want, you can try it with me. And you hold the energy, you gather the energy with this hand position around your navel. So my navel is here. The hands are some centimeters away from the body. And the only thing I do is I chant the mantra, let the universal energy come down, let the healing take place, and I bring also down my body energy, all that is rising up in high blood pressure, all the heat that is going up in high blood pressure. I try to collect it and store it around my navel. It's like you see it here in this picture, that there is light. And that's the main idea, that this hand position brings down all the rising energy in the blood pressure, the high blood pressure. Of course, you would only use this hand position if there is high blood pressure. If people have a normal situation, they can hold the hands like this. Then the energy is flowing through the whole body. But if they have high blood pressure, Then we close it and hold it like this. Very simple, but very effective. And I like these practices because I can give people something with them at home. So they can use it at home and they can do something for themselves. Of course, they can change their diet. They need to change their diet. They need to move their body. They need to drink more water. In my opinion, they also need to detox their liver. But they can also work with energy work, and they have some self-healing technique very easily. And this is what we can do right now. We can use this mantra and form the light, the energy here around our navel. If you are having high blood pressure. If not, you take this hand position and you let the energy flow. If high blood pressure or headache, bring the energy down around the navel and hold it like this. And it's a beautiful oneness practice also. It's a oneness practice because it's one breath. It's one chi. So we are breathing in from the universe, and you can connect. You can already start with this deep breathing in and out. And you connect with the universe. You can connect with Mother Earth. That's why I love to stand. I have my feet flat on the ground, shoulder width apart, the legs, have a stable stand, connect with Mother Earth. You can start with breathing in from Mother Earth to your lower abdomen. You can also imagine that you open up your kidney 1 point and all the acupuncture points on your feet, so that from your feet the acupuncture points are opening to Mother Earth and they are developing like light roots to Mother Earth. And the same goes up to heaven. From your crown chakra you develop like a tree the little branches of light. But the keys we will build here in our lower abdomen, this light and this energy here, and we will form here the gathering of the light. We will form here lots of healing energy, lots of healing light. We will go bigger and bigger, but that's just the beginning. We will form energy here in the lower abdomen. And as I said, if high blood pressure, it's the closed hand position. If normal blood pressure, it's the open hand position. You can also, of course, connect with the spiritual world, with Father Heaven, with God, with all the Buddhas, Shakyamuni Buddha, Avalokiteshvara, Amitabha, the medicine Buddha, and all the saints you're connected with. You can connect with Mother Earth, as I said, and all the nature around you, to bring and balance the energy inside your body. And for now, we are gathering the energy here around our belly, around the navel. And we are taking a deep breath in, and then we chant the Om Ahom. Om And you visualize that from 360 degrees you gather lots of light in your lower abdomen. And you visualize that all the rising energy inside of you, if there's too much energy on the upper part of your body, you imagine that this energy goes down. Om And after a while, you feel it. You feel that the tingling inside your hands. You feel the energy there. And if you had kind of headache before, you could feel a very sudden release. You could feel that it's getting better and better, and that you are able to bring the energy down by yourself. And that's the magic of the traditional medicine, of the original medicine of all our countries, that we know that the blood is following the energy. So if we are able to move the energy, like with high blood pressure, that the energy is rising, if we are able to bring the energy down, we know our body will follow. The blood is following. So let's continue. Om Om So we try that the light is going down, the energy is going down, we cool ourselves and we bring the rising energy down to our lower abdomen. That's the key if we want to support someone or teach someone self-healing for high blood pressure. And I show you another second hand position, which is very powerful. It's called the near hand, far hand technique. It is a very physical, very simple physical principle that the energy goes from a high density to a low density. So if I have high blood pressure, I put my hand like this. I put one hand on top of my head. That's the acupuncture point by Hui, where I connect with, very close. And the far hand, I put very far and point again to my lower abdomen. So I have both. I have a near hand, far hand, hand position. And it's only very simple physics that the energy will flow from high density to low density. So that's a very fast way of self-care, of self-healing, if I experience headache or if I experience blood pressure. And we can use this mantra again. We can take a deep breath in. Om As I said, only do it if you have high blood pressure or headache tendency, because then you would like to bring the energy down. Deep breath in. Om And if you want to support it with your imagination, with your mental power, you imagine that the energy is flowing down. So too much energy in the head, in the upper body, you bring it down. Also the heart's getting relaxed, you bring the energy down, and the blood will follow. Very easy. Near hand to the head, far hand to the lower abdomen. Om. 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 And usually you feel, if you repeat this exercise, you feel that there starts to be more energy here. It's very powerful to use the near hand, far hand technique combined with a mantra, combined with your breathing. So you can sit down, and at the end of a practice, I usually like to hold this energy ball, this energy field in front of my lower abdomen. So I put down the hands on my legs. The hands are showing to my lower abdomen, and I just to relax. Can also do it in silence. So if I would be in a public place, in a bus or a train, I would just sit here, the hands like this on my legs, holding the energy in front of my lower abdomen, gathering the energy there, close my eyes. If someone is sitting around me, it's okay. And just in silence. Om. Ah. Om. 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 Just can think the mantra. Just can think that the energy goes down. Because we know where the focus is, then also the energy will follow. So where the focus goes, the energy will follow. So we gather lots of light, lots of chi with this practice in our lower abdomen. And we want to do that because we know if this lower part of us is full of energy, our foundation is strong. And if our foundation is strong, our fundamental energy centers, like the lower abdomen here, the lower dantian, and also here on the back side, the whole kundalini area, both are super important to nourish our organs and our whole system. And there are many more. And as we said at the beginning, in the most natural way of self-healing and treating yourself you will start to build, as it is mentioned here, a light ball that is permanent with you. That's the big wisdom of the Taoist practitioners. They know if there is a golden light ball, then they are strong in their immunity. If there is a golden light inside of you, stronger and stronger and stronger, you have the power to heal everything. And this is why in China, in yoga traditions, everywhere in the original form of treating yourself, you will practice a strong foundation. It's the key for your health. It's the key for your immunity, the key for vitality. And in this way, it's so magical. If I have this balance in my body, and if there is too much energy somewhere, I can use the near hand, far hand technique always to bring down the energy to my lower abdomen. That's a principle. There's a whole book of Dr. and Master Zhi Gang Sha. It's called Soul, Mind, Body Medicine, where you have dozens, like really to any kind of illness, this near hand, far hand technique. Because wherever the pain is, you take it with the near hand and you lead the too much energy to your lower abdomen. So you are healing yourself, and at the same moment, you are empowering yourself. That's fantastic. Very, very special. So we can do it one more time in silence. Om. 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 And then you relax after some minutes and you just feel, is it better? If you had too much energy on the upper part of your body, could you bring it down? It's the natural way of self-healing. Was it easy for you to support it with your hands? Was it easier for you to use this near hand, far hand technique? Was it good for you to hold the energy around your navel? You will find your way. And because I've been asked before also to use what I was teaching at the medical conference in Delhi, let's finish with a little practice of Tao calligraphy to receive this Tao light, this Tao Chi. This Tao is just a name for the source. It's just a name for this universe out there, this source where everything comes from, this creation energy where all is created from, this supreme energy in Hinduist tradition. So the Tao calligraphy is the writing of this supreme energy to bring the light down to Mother Earth. And I will go with you into a little practice to also support us if we want to improve our blood pressure. Of course, the nutrition is super important. We found out, we also talked about before, that there are very easy acupressure points for high blood pressure. So one is you can reach it, it's between the toes, it's the liver free. One is the large intestine 4, which is also very famous. between your thumb and the index finger. You can press it. So you will find ways to get to this easy ways of self-treatment. And there are also books that are connecting us with this beautiful energy of the source, with the healing energy of the highest supreme creation. And the ways that we connect with the Tao calligraphy, and I will show it in this example. This calligraphy is actually made for healing the back, but as we know, everything has two sides. So everything has a back. Every challenge has a back. Every illness has a back. Not only our body has this backside, so it's always and everywhere. And of course, if we want to support our cooling system, if we want to support ourselves in bringing the heat down, which is causing high blood pressure at the end, we want to support our kidneys. So we can use especially this calligraphy also to strengthen our kidneys, to bring the energy down, and to really see that the kidneys are getting stronger and stronger. Das heißt, that means so very special. We receive the light to our kidney area while inhaling, and while exhaling, this light is making our kidneys stronger. So that's the power of the healing calligraphies. They can send us universal light to bring universal healing to ourselves. So dear Tao calligraphy of Tao Bei, please nourish our kidneys. Please strengthen our water element. We are so grateful. So if we want to support, we can also put our hands to our kidneys on the back and just receive the light. You breathe in the healing light of the universal chi. And breathing out, you feel your kidneys shining. All your back is shining. The Tao, the source, the supreme energy is nourishing you with every inhale.
Bay. Deep inhale. Down, back. 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 Deep inhale. Dao Bei. Deep inhale. Dao 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 back.
And feel that your kidneys are getting warmer. And this backside of you is like radiating light from like the sun would shine on it. But in this way, it's not only the sun shining on your Kundalini area, the whole universe, the source of all existence, is shining its brightest light, its greatest healing light to your Kundalini area, nourishing your kidneys, nourishing your Kundalini, nourishing your water element. The kidneys are so happy. They feel strong and full of relaxed, calming energy. They are free of any negative emotions. So there's only light, there's no more fear. Only light in your kidneys. Only ease. Everything feels smooth and relaxed. You're confident. You trust. You feel that everything is okay. You feel at peace. All the source light is nourishing your kidneys. Enjoy the power there. Enjoy your healing power. And enjoy that the source of all existence, of all creation, the supreme energy now, was nourishing you. You receive the Tao source blessing right now. It is something very, very special and rare that we can receive these blessings, this light support, this healing support. Tao Calligraphy are able to offer it because they are bringing the Tao light, the Tao healing to Mother Earth. It's a special healing writing, directly connected with the supreme energy of the highest source of all creation. So to finish your practice, you gather all the light inside of you. You see that you are shining bright and you want to hold this light. You stay with this light. You want to stay with this light through the whole day. And again, the lower abdomen with its energy centers and the basic chakras are the key spaces where the light is stored, where the light is gathered, where you hold the light and you nourish yourself from this place. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to the mantras, thank you to the Tao calligraphies, thank you to Dr. and Master Sha. Thank you all for practicing together. So, and of course, thank you, Dr. Shanti and Dr. Mohanavelu, for our great conversation before. I really enjoyed it. I really was and am grateful for that. I see Dr. Mohanavelu already in your, you have changed as a doctor in his practice. So, yeah. Do you want to share something? Then you can turn on the microphones if you want.
It was a lovely, wonderful, calming, peaceful session, and your lovely near and far end technique is very good. And Tao Bay, the calligraphy was also very fantastic, and it was deep relaxation, and keeping the hands behind our kidneys and energizing it was really excellent. Not only back pain, it also gives so much light to the inner light.
Mhm.
It was really wonderful, fantastic. Nature's gift which you are spreading.
Thank you so
Love
much.
you all.
I'm so happy that you can feel it. Love you too. Thank you for sharing. Dr. Shanti, you wanted also to say something, but you need to turn on the microphone. The microphone is off, Dr. Shanti. No, you have to turn on the microphone. We cannot hear.
Unmute your.
Yes, now it's going.
Now it's okay.
Thank you.
During meditation, I have seen means white light, but in a square first. When you was doing this stomach healing that time. But after that, when you have took your hand up, then I have seen little bit
Mhm.
ball, golden ball for healing. I'm feeling relaxed. But same thing, I have learned little bit change in Reiki healing.
Mhm.
I am grandmaster of Reiki healing also. So there are also same method. They are calling energy from universe, and then but before that they are giving some symbol
I know.
on our palm. So that with the symbol, our hand will be cleaned, and the energy will get channeled to come down. And where we want healing, that healing will done. So
Perfect.
your method is looks safe, but there's a no means any symbol. Only just we have to call.
We are using, of course, the symbols of the calligraphy. So it's kind of the way you are doing it also.
Okay.
Um, the difference is with the symbols on the calligraphy, in the
Yeah.
moment the calligraphy is created,
Yeah.
um, we are able as Tao calligraphers, in this case, it's a calligraphy from Dr. and Master Shah. So he connects with the source and brings this source portal to this physical piece in our dimension. So it's a little bit a kind of a difference that you might feel if you are close to a calligraphy because you don't connect anymore. It's already there. So this universal field that we're all connecting to is stored in the calligraphy, and we just open it, and then the chi, the energy comes out and serves us. So I'm happy that all that what we are
Thank you.
knowing and learned is all in one and comes together.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Feeling nice. Thank you.
Thank you. I also could feel that you, Dr. Shanti, used your modality, and I could feel it when you did it. So I was watching you and I thought, oh, very nice. It's a beautiful energy that you are channeling and bringing down. So beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. You have revised my healing energy. I have just left that portion of
Mhm.
Reiki healing. Now
Mhm.
this is just like a same Tao healing.
Yeah, it's a,
I will start practice now.
always like
Very good. Life is a
Very good.
continuous learning process.
it
Yeah.
is. So thank you all for joining. It was my pleasure. And, yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
I
Thank you
really
very much.
enjoyed our sharing before, and I will share it with the Bhutan Stroke Foundation and Dava, who is leading the foundation. Yeah, he can reach out to you if he wants to work together. They really also need our help. In Bhutan, there's not so much system there and not so much support for people with difficult situations like stroke. They just have like one neurosurgeon there in Bhutan.
Sir,
That's
one question. If we have pain leg, just like my knees are having problem because I was in heart surgery OT since 30 years. So when I feel pain, so this type of healing if we'll do on our knee, it will can heal.
yes, It's
And
the
we
same.
can call energy
Yeah, we call the
and
energy. Yeah. And we will
and
also heal the knee. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
need.
hmm
That time that can help to
Yes,
reduce our pain.
exactly.
Okay.
Okay, so thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate your time that you're with us, and of course your great wisdom and your love
Yeah,
for everyone.
thankful to teaching just like a guru.
Thank you so much. Love you. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Thank you
Bye
all.
bye.
Thank you. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, Martin.
Thank you. Bye.